It's almost time for Auburn to start practicing for preseason camp. And I mentioned earlier in a previous episode, this is the time of year you start thinking about guys and thinking about positions and maybe players. And there's a guy that I think is getting really overlooked for Auburn heading into this 2025 season. And Auburn has a lot of defensive backs, and they return a pair of starters at cornerback. You have Champ Anthony back. You have a really good, incoming freshman class. But Rayon Strader was a really good addition from the portal from Miami, Ohio, a guy that was, heck, he was an All-American by College Football News, the MAC Defensive Back of the Year. This is a really good pickup for Auburn, and a guy that's not really getting talked about a lot. Going to be really interesting to see how he fits into this defensive scheme and the defensive plans on that side of the ball for the Tigers. And so I start to think about possibilities. Can he be a nickel? Does Kayan Lee maybe slide inside and play some nickel? I think that really could be a really big spot for him, and I think that's a possibility maybe for this team, even though he's got a lot of experience outside of corner. Maybe Kayan Lee slides inside because of Champ Anthony and Jay Crawford and now Rayon Strader and Rayshawn Pleasant. Where does he fit in? But I think Rayon Strader is a guy that has been really overlooked in large for this team heading into this season. Because there's a lot of numbers. There are a lot of numbers back there, but this is a talented guy, an experienced guy that's played a lot of football in his career. When you look at him and how many games he started over the years, I think this is a valuable addition for Auburn in a league that wants to throw the football. And so you start talking about having depth, experienced depth, and talented guys. I think Rayon Strader is a guy that's getting overlooked for this Auburn team, but I think he could end up having a big impact on this Auburn defense in 2025.